back. So we're going to start off using the 24-ounce handles. It's brand new from Steel Magnolia, and I got it when I was at TumblerCon. You could only buy one, so I got one just because, you know, I was there, had to do it. And I got this vinyl here from Create by Firefly, and I got this foil from Artistic Painting Studio, and I got that decal at the very top there. And when I saw all of these things together, I just was like, I don't know why, but it's just screaming to me that we're gonna do this. We're gonna go crazy, and we're just gonna go total 90s, 80s, whatever look, and do some neons. I'm really into neon right now, and it's just really speaking to me. So I love this. I'm so excited. So let's get into it. So basic wrap, no big deal. I knew it was going to be difficult with the handle, so I just wrapped it all around. And then I wasn't too worried about the bottom part and being awfully being straight or anything. I mean, not like crazy straight, but I mean, it wasn't going to be shown because I was going to be doing the foil like over that edge there. So you know, so I didn't have to worry about it being too straight. But, you know, like I always say, I always try to make it as straight as possible. And I wasn't too worried about it getting around this rounded handle here, because I was going to do the handle in the green as well. And so I just kind of brought it down to the sides of, you know, the top and the bottom part of the handle there as well. So I went ahead and sliced just down. It's a little bit different because this one's a rounded instead of like the Steel Magnolias. I mean, the Hogs and everything, the stainless steel depot and all that. They're like straight. So when you go to cut them, it just kind of slides down together. Anyways, but this one was a little bit different because it was rounded, but which does make it a lot easier when you're epoxying it. So there's pros and cons, you know what I mean? But it was a nice cup. It was, you know, well made as far as I could tell. I haven't really bought a whole lot of Steel Magnolia, but you know, I was pretty happy with this one particular purchase as far as quality and look and all of that. So I didn't want the vinyl to be like bubbling up at that bottom part as it's going down into that smaller part as it tapers down. So I just kind of took my knife and just kind of cut around it. And like I said, I'm going to be putting the foil going up over that in a distressed kind of look. So it didn't matter if it was too straight, but I just kind of got everything prepared and left that the way it was. So I am using the glue from Artistic Painting Studio, and I am going to just go all over this. And I wanted, this one takes about an hour to dry as far as, you know, until you can put the foil on there. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then I will, you know, I'll put it on there, and then I have other things that I was gonna do, and so I just kind of let it sit. And as you can see, I did the handle, but then I came back and kind of did like around that, like the bottom and the top part where it connects to the cup. And then I just kind of brought it up like in these kind of sweeping motions, not really trying to do anything perfectly or accurately or anything like that. I just kind of was like making it kind of come up over the vinyl, and I just wanted it to be like a distressed look, because we had that zebra look and then this cheetah and the green. It needed kind of that, you know, distressedy. I don't know. I'm going to stop talking because I'm not making any sense, but you know what I mean. Hopefully you do. So after I let that sit for probably about an hour or so, give or take, I was doing other things, so I didn't really time it, but I know that there was a lot of things that I was doing, so I know it was, you know, it was an amount of time that was probably equivalent to about an hour. And then I just cut off a piece of that cheetah print green foil from Artistic Painting Studio, and we have a new code with them, so just in case you didn't know, or is this your first video. It's Paxton 10. You can get all of the foils and anything on the site. Use Paxton 10 and get you 10% off. Very exciting. I'm so excited to work with them. I do love the foil look. I think you're going to be seeing a lot from me because I just love the distressed look of it, and they have some really amazing colors, and like this, you know, green up against that bright pink. I just loved it. I just absolutely loved it. So, but I was going, like I said, for a distressed look. So you're going to see there's a lot of holes, but I was fine with that because I was going to kind of break it down, just tone it down just ever so slightly with the cheetah print, and then going into the zebra print, and then the colors and everything. I was going to kind of mute it out just a tad bit, and I'll show you in just a second what I do to make that happen. So I just went through with another piece of the foil and just kind of went through and tried to scratch on as much as I could get off of with the glue and everything. And like I said, I was fine with it because it still is kind of sticky, and if the foil doesn't stick onto the glue, I've done this twice now, and I just love the outcome, is I just take some glitter and fill in those spots. And what it does is it's almost like a tack it method when you take that glitter and put it on there. So you'll see in just a second, I take Lucky from Chase Ray, and I just take it and just pour it on there and then just rub it in just like a tack it method. And I just love the look of it. It just becomes like this sparkly metallic kind of look to it, and I love it. It's awesome. So here's what I took Lucky from Chase Ray Creations, and I just used the stickiness that was there, that didn't get picked up by the foil, or just in general, just rubbing onto the foil or whatever. I just let it kind of do its thing, and it just gave me a beautiful metallic kind of tack it method look. And I really like the way it just kind of muted the animal, you know, print just a tad bit. It did give us some sparkle, and I just went around all the places that I had put that foil and just kind of did that. And I really like the metallicness of this because it doesn't have a shift or anything. It's just a metallic green, and so it just really added, you know, just a little something to it that I thought. I did take a little bit more glue and kind of put it in different little spots where I felt like I needed just a little bit more of the foil or the glitter. And so I went back through and kind of patted it around wherever I thought, and I set that down and let that dry, and then went back through with foil and with some more glitter. Just kind of added a little bit to that look there. So after I let that dry, I went in with its first coat of epoxy. I didn't seal it or anything like that. You don't really need to seal it with this vinyl or the foils. Just make sure that that glue is pretty dry, because the epoxy will kind of repel against that if you haven't really covered up that glue. That's why I like taking the glitter and kind of rubbing it and just really covering up that glue for every part. And then I went in and did some sanding, and I went and put another coat, and then this is the coat after that, because we had to have the decal that I got from Create by Firefly is clear on certain parts, so I needed to have a really smooth, you know, perfect underneath coat so that we could put that on there. And so I just went ahead and sanded it down and then put a fresh coat of epoxy on there. So this decal, I don't know why, it just spoke to me, and when I saw those colors together, I just felt like everything needed to kind of be together. But it's just better without people around, and it's just a cup of coffee with her book and her cat, and I'm like, that's me. I used to work retail and did trainings, and I mean, I was very, very social, and then I had a kid and I stayed home, and now it's like I feel this. I feel this thing very much. But it's so unlike me. I don't know. For years and years, I spent time out in the public and everything. So maybe now I just I needed a vacation for a few years. But anyways, I do love you guys, and I loved meeting everybody at TumblerCon and all that. So that was really awesome. But I don't know. I just thought it was cute, and I loved the color combination. And I thought this combination together was just really fun, with like a 90s kind of style with the colors and the animal print. And then yeah, I just kind of wanted to use all these things together. I don't know why, it just really spoke to me. So we put that on, and I just went right in with a coat of epoxy after that. You don't need to seal these decals. They are so awesome. They can just be put on. They have white on the back, so they can be put on a darker surface. And after that, I did some sanding. I sanded the rim, made sure that the rim was exposed so we could put our final coat of epoxy on there. And I put my logo on the bottom like I always do. And that was it. And there it is. So cute. That pink, I love that pink. And that green with that pink to me is just like perfect. I don't know why, but to me, it just screams everything to me. But I love the decal. I love the uniqueness of this. I don't know. I just like to have something that's nobody else is going to have. And I just thought that this look and the saying and just everything together, all together. I love Create by Firefly. They have some amazing things, amazing print qualities, and I'm very, very happy to have found them and to have got some stuff. You'll be seeing much more from them. Please like and comment and subscribe and ring the bell and all of that, and join my Facebook group. Everything's listed below, and I'll see you next time.